Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Katie Taylor, you see that, man? And the O is the E is next to the R, and that's what happens when you're typing fast. So let me show you how the magic works. Boy, let's fix this real quick. I'm not gonna edit it because I'm human. Boom. Katie Taylor, see how the magic works? Anyway, man, she's getting ready to face off against Serrano in a rematch. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have some concerns about this fight. First of all, let's take a look at this, okay? Let me make this a little bit, reduce the size. All right. Oh, man, maybe I should expand this a little bit. Okay? These are the punch stats from their first fight. Now, there are some people who felt that Serrano did enough to win, especially the way she hurt Taylor. But Taylor is one of them fighters, man. If you hurt her, she's going to fight back 10 times as hard, and that's what she did. But when you look at the total punches landed versus the total punches thrown, right? Very, very interesting. It's just looking at that first round. Serrano threw 48, Taylor threw 28. But obviously, somebody's more accurate here because Taylor landed 9 out of her 28. Serrano only landed 7. And as you move along, second through the 10th round, you're seeing that Serrano is throwing a lot more punches. She threw 47 in the second. She threw 52 in the third, and 57 in the fourth, then 114 punches in the fifth round. That's crazy compared to Taylor's 44 punches in the fifth round. All right? Then you see as you move on, it's 73, 38, 47, 61, and 87 punches in the 10th. What's interesting about this is although she's throwing more punches, she's not really, in some rounds she lands a few more than Taylor, but Taylor is actually landing more than Serrano and she's throwing less. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, when this rematch happens, because it's Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, and it's for, what is this? They're fighting for Katie Taylor's. I'm going to tell you right now what they're fighting for. Because, let me tell you. This is where I just think Katie Taylor needs to be careful. They're fighting on November 15th, and where is it? I was just reading it. Okay. It's a rematch for the undisputed, lightweight title. So, Irish boxing for the lightweight titles, Madison Square Garden, trilogy. Yeah, she won from Cameron Chantel. Okay, yeah. So, she faced Chantel Cameron, Katie Taylor did. And so Katie Taylor she's coming in as a champion. But this is what I'm worried about. Serrano's going to throw more punches than Katie Taylor. And in this climate, it's all about out-throwing your opponent. It doesn't seem to be about being more economical and being accurate. Is if you out-throw your opponent, you're going to get the nod. And because what's happening is you'll have someone like, let's come back and let's look at this. I'll tell you what, the way they're judging shit right now, look at this right here. Just think about O'Shaquie Foster, who has a rematch with Conceição this weekend, against O'Shaquie Foster Conceição when O'Shaquie got robbed. Look at Bivol Bernabia, where some people feel Bivol got robbed. And there are other fights, but those two fights in particular, kind of like this. You had a fighter who threw more punches, just like Serrano threw more punches than Katie Taylor, but they're not necessarily landing more punches across each round. If the judges that we've seen for Foster and for Bivol Bernabiev would have judged this fight, they would have picked Serrano as the winner. Because if you look, Serrano was throwing, I put it to you that the first round she threw 20 more punches, second round about 20 more punches, Third round, about 20 more punches. Fourth round, about 20 more punches. The fifth round, she threw about 60, 70 more punches. The sixth round, she threw like 30 plus punches more. Then she threw 10 plus punches more in the seventh. She threw about 10 plus punches more in the eighth. She threw about 15, 16 punches more in the ninth. And she threw about 30 punches more in the 10th. That is crazy. In today's climate, it's about outthrowing your opponent. And if Serrano can outthrow Katie Taylor, Serrano is going to win. Because one, it's on a Jake Paul card. Two, I think that's what some of these judges are looking at now. Especially if you throw 50 punches and a person throws 20 and they land 15 and you land 13, it's kind of close, right? But it gives the impression that you're doing more. In addition to all of that, my concern for Katie Taylor is Serrano's getting paid more. Now, Katie Taylor's supposed to make $6.1 million. Serrano's going to make more than that. Okay? Everything about this tells me that Serrano's being set up to get a big victory. And the fight, it may be close because we know Katie Taylor and Serrano, if it's going to be anything like that first fight, it's going to make for a real mashup, crash-up, fan-friendly fight. However, I just feel Katie Taylor, she should be, her and her team should be very wary of the judges, of Jake Paul, and about the scoring. And you may say, well, damn, Hood, you don't really have a reason to say that. Yes, I do. The same way when Serrano was there in Puerto Rico, and then all of a sudden she couldn't fight. There was nothing said until moments before she was supposed to come out. Her opponent wasn't even informed, nothing, right? Horrible. Nothing. So don't tell me that some secret society shit hasn't been worked for Serrano already. And so as a result, you can't make me believe going forward that some more secret society shit can't be worked in her favor. Now, that's just my opinion. Somebody was asking why the hell are they getting paid so much money if Katie Taylor's making $6.1 million, Serrano's making more. How is that possible? First of all, it's Mike Tyson. All right, you know the whole world's gonna tune in for that shit. And Jake Paul, a lot of people tune in for his fights. Then it's on Netflix, so you know all the logistics, man, of the framework, the financial framework, everything's already been put together. Real money gonna be paid to these fighters on this card. I think Shushu Carrington is getting like $2 million. And that's Shushu, who's career is still kind of, blossoming. This man getting paid like $2 million. So that's lets you know everyone, if you weren't a millionaire, you about to become a millionaire fighting on this fight card. But we'll see how it goes. I'm kind of rooting for Katie Taylor, though. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like the way Amanda Serrano's been talking about how she has money, she has this, dissing fans, calling them broke. Edgar Berlanga's another one. Talking about what money he has, calling people broke. And for two people who supposedly grew up extremely poor and all that shit, I don't like it. You start seeing, right, how people really are when they get some money. Now, nobody need to know about me, but trust me, True Hood Champion is all right. You'll never hear me talk down on nobody. You'll never hear me talk about money. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. It's all about building champions, not breaking people down. And when you talk like that, you break people down. And I don't support that. So as a result, I'm rooting for her to lose. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. But anyway, we'll see what happens, man. They first squared off in April of 2022, and we'll see if they can come back, man, and put on a good fight. But if Serrano wins, I think they'll have a trilogy. But the bottom line is, I don't know if the money that they're making this fight is gonna be the same in the trilogy. It's just you look at the circumstances with Tyson and Jake Paul, that has a lot to do with their paydays. Anyway, keep cool. I'm rooting for Taylor because I don't like Serrano's the way she talks about money and the couple little quips she's had out there on social media towards fans. I think it's corny to call people broke just because you're in a better financial space. I don't respect that. Anyway, in the breeze.